We should be live. I think we should be up and running. Let me make sure audio is all set before we get going. All right. Bet. Bet. Audio's good. I'm good. You can see me. Everything seems chill. Bet. So, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Steel Ball Run live stream, live reaction. We are continuing our Steel Ball Run journey, doing volume 5. So, before we get into this stream, I've seen some of the comments. I've been asking you guys for advice in regards to how to better go through the series so it's a little bit more enjoyable. Just want to make sure, you JoJo, I want to make you guys happy, you JoJo fans through the journey, because I'm humbled to be a part of it. So many people have been checking me out, post the stream, but it's all love regardless. So, rule 1 for me, don't speed read. So I guess I've been reading a little bit too fast. I'm reading at the natural pace I would read at. So I'm going to slow it down a little bit more, just so also if you're, joining along for the read, I'm not moving too quick, and making sure I'm also soaking up more details possibly if I'm not speed reading as well. Second thing as well, instead of going to the next chapter, I'm going to start giving my thoughts, maybe a little 2-3 minute review on the chapter itself before we get into the next chapter. So, before we get the stream started, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as hit that notification button to get notified for more content that I put out. As well, if you've never joined the stream, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. So, without any further ado, let's just get into it, y'all. Alright. Volume 5. We're starting with chapter 24. Just so you guys know, we're doing chapters 24, 25, 26, and 27. I believe, right? Right, me? Yes. 4 chapters. So, interesting. Sip my water. Oh, look at all the boys. All the boys. Chapter 24, Intermission. Interlude piece. Interesting. What we got here? Mountain Tim. Mountain Tim, my son Gyro, my son Johnny. Sandman, Mr. Steel. Who's this dude right here? What's Poco Loco? It's another dude. This dude's pretty sus right here in this corner. Did I miss Poco Loco? Is this supposed to be Poco Loco right here? Interesting. Alright. Let's get into the chapter. They open on the mountain terrain. They're racing on the side of the cliffs, and my son's legs are in shambles. To begin, the history of the homeland of our main character, Gyro Zeppeli. The Kingdom of Naples, the Italian peninsula and the Mediterranean Sea, is located. The Kingdom of Naples is located on the Italian peninsula, founded in the year 1302 AD. The name of the present king is Del Ovo III. The population is approximately 788,000. The landmass is 800 cubic kilometers. A very small country. Though it is politically neutral, it was a country founded to provide military protection for the Vatican, the center of Christianity. It is a country with enemies, even though it had been approved in Italy's unification in 1870. After all, some even dared to turn against God, as the archangel Lucifer did, and fell to earth. What is going on right now? Gregorio Zeppeli, the father of Gyro Zeppeli, is a man who has lived his life apart from sentimentality. Okay. The drip, though, he never makes personal friends. never owns pets. He avoids visiting people and going to weddings. He spends dinner with only his family. He has never invited relatives to his house. He also does not allow any pictures to be taken. He never writes letters or keeps a journal. Never gives or receives presents. It is because he believed that memories of human relationships lead to sentimentality. It was all part of his strict regulation in order to stay clear and sharp. Sentimentality led to cracks in the heart and weakness. Oh, I gotta fix this light because it is blinding your boy right now. Gotta bring this brightness down a little bit. There we go. Woo! It was blinding me. I had it up a little bit more than usual and it was hurting my eyes. Now I feel like I can't see. If I make some fumbles on reading, that's why. Let's see. Sentimentality led to cracks in the heart and weakness. Even though when Gyro graduated from school, his father did not even attend his own son's graduation. Not only would the duty of execution fail if the spot that the sword was swung was even off 0.1 millimeters off target, but that execution would bring the utmost pain and cruelty into this world. The root cause is the slight concern caused by sentimentality, the cracks in the heart. Gregorio had learned that from the teachings of his ancestors and through his own experience, even when dealing with the heartless criminals, failure in the execution will destroy the dignity of death and will toss the honor of life to the ground. Boy, they are taking this execution thing very, very seriously, bro. Very seriously. Okay, the punishment will become mere violence, and the dignity of the nation and the law will be hurt. Needless to say, all of this had been passed on to Gyro, who would succeed his father in the duty of the Zeppeli family. And at the time, when Gyro's father was thinking of how to do this, two of their fellow prison guards' fingers had been severed. What? I'm confused. Wait. Needless to say, all of this has been passed down on to Gyro, who will succeed his father. At the time when Gyro's father was thinking of how to do this. Oh. Damn. Ain't no love in this family, boy. That's sad. That woman was a prisoner condemned to death who had poisoned and killed many families and children. But she was small and pale and beautiful. While she was being escorted, she started moving like a wild dog and bit off the prison guard fingers with the power of a pump. My finger! She is savage. She got the blood dripping down her mouth. Gyro, you're still ball. Stop her. She pinned him against the wall. Okay. Oh, what's going on? He's gonna have to body her. Jammed up right now. Did he miss? This case did not become too much of a disaster. But when Gyro's father heard the incident, he displayed strict anger against his son, and yet it was done in a calm manner and with polite wording. Wait, this happened to... So Gyro fumbled the bag right here? This incident, my son, is an accident caused entirely by you. You are the one responsible. Gyro paused for a moment and then quietly defended himself. Only me? I was the one who calmed the woman, father. I think I was of some help. Is that so? Did you not think of her this way? The woman is beautiful, and she is quite small. He's sweating. He's like, Or did you not think to yourself when you looked at the cell at the end of the hall, that prisoner is old and sick? This is not about failure or carelessness. I'm talking about sentimentality of the heart. You must not bring that into your duty, no matter if it is a small woman or a man 2 meters tall, or a condemned criminal or a pickpocket. It is all the same. Without that, you could have stopped the woman before she bit off your fellow prison guard's fingers. Shame on you. You could have avoided losing your collar hanger with the honorable crest. Sweating, boy. He's just sweating. A heart full of sentimentality is dangerous. It can set your future to eternal misery. Do not forget, my son. This is the road that the Zeppeli kinsmen had followed through the ages. Damn, they basically not allowed to have emotions. It's kind of effed up, bro. Oh boy. A few days passed. Morning came and Gyro was called to duty. When he arrived at the cells, another disturbance was happening. We'll make you speak. This is a needle, isn't it? Since when did you have it? Where did you get this needle? Oh, it's a little boy. We don't know why a kid like you was put in here, and we haven't asked you your crime yet. But if you don't speak, we'll show no mercy. They violating this kid, boy. What are you trying to do? What? What are you trying to do with this needle? You must have been planning to use it as a weapon. Now, the crime of jailbreak will be placed upon you. Do you have any companions? What are you planning to do with this? The kid is just speechless. He's just like, what? Look, he was hiding this under his bed. Oh, you're getting tight. That's Cress. It's our collar hanger. Where did you find this? Now you've done it. This is an insult to our country. They just use it as an excuse to try to beat this kid up. I made the needle out of a fish's bone, and that was ripped off 2 days ago by a woman. It had fallen into the drainage. I was able to pick it up through the narrow drain with my hands, so I fixed it, I'm sure. What? I'm sure that it's something important. Please return it to its owner. I hope that he will like it. My father taught me that if I do my best, I'll be accepted someday. It's the job that my grandfather and even his grandfather have done. I can sew anything. I'll be anyone at shining shoes. And I can make silverware bright and shiny. Oh. So because he found that, he started sewing it together. Interesting. I can memorize all the names of meals and wine. Enough. Stop. It's only a fishbone, nothing else. Back to your post. There's no problem here. Put the boy back in his cell. Is it your collar hanger, sir? If you don't like it, I can fix it again. I could do a better job. Oh, he's not liking this. Stop. Don't speak to me. Ever again. Got it? Ever again. Ugh. He feeling sad, boy. It was the morning of that day that Gyro Zeppeli heard the sentence for the boy. A decision the decision was the crime of treason, a penalty that nobody could change. And the one responsible for the execution was to be Gyro Zeppeli, his first official duty. I feel him. He's like, I'm not doing this, bro. That little kid, son, that poor kid. Alright. Zombie horse. If we miss one step, we'll fall straight down the valley. Gyro, is that thing really here on the Red Canyon? In the Red Canyon? There it is. What the hell? It's a mural? The zombie horse. A mural? A crappy mural of a wild horse with a wild face. What is this he's pulling? This string. Pip. He's like pulling a thread. Johnny, do you have any wire? A pin could work too. It'll connect to this string. What is going on? Did he just sew his body up with the thread from that? Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Right? What the hell? The zombie horse can heal wounds. I was expecting a actual horse that was gonna be a zombie running around. Well, I was fooled. I was fooled. You got me there. Ooh, okay. So interesting. It's kind of gross, but the zombie horse can heal wounds. They left a string here so I can sew with it. The string can heal up to a certain degree, at least to the point of fixing flesh that has been blown off. What kind of logic is that? You only sewed yourself up with that dirty string. That's not gonna fix you. But if it does work, you said that your father usually works in the field of medicine. Is it his technique? No. It doesn't seem like a technique. Neither does your steel ball. But this is something bigger. Something like a stand ability. Ooh, Johnny, you said the S word. No. This is a gift from the king. Just as the letter said. Besides, my old man, he never writes letters. That was smooth. That was smooth. Second stage, not far from the goal. Monument Valley. That was smooth. This was a good chapter, I think. Overall, if I'm giving my quick thoughts before we get into the next chapter, for chapter 24, whatever. A lot of dialogue, right? This was dialogue heavy. I understood it was the backstory of, Gyro's ancestor, the first person who decided to be an executioner during all this time or whatever. What's his name again? Make sure I get it. Gregorio Zeppeli. So, the father of Gyro Zeppeli. So, yeah, the whole sentimentality thing, very, very interesting as a concept. I could see why, you would kind of remove that for yourself, because it would make you bad at your job. It's an inhumane thing to do, I'm not going to lie to you. But as a concept, totally get it. Let me put this camera down. It feels a little too up. And now it feels a little too... There we go. My bad, y'all. It's focused. Yeah, the whole him not writing letters, the whole him not inviting relatives over, he only chills with his family, all of that stuff. Very, very crazy as a concept. And the way that he kind of delivers teaching onto Gyro, because Gyro has showed weakness while taking on this job in regards to, looking at the woman as weak and small, the guy is old or whatever, and whatever, and weak as well. and seeing other girls beautiful. Like, he knew these thoughts was going through his head that made that slip up happen. He said if you was not like that, or if you didn't have any type of sentimental thoughts or value, you would have been on it. Your boys, your coworker wouldn't have lost his fingers. Your sash wouldn't have been ripped apart. You know, you gotta change if you want to be nice at this. So that's like the lesson he tried to teach him, but it didn't help him. The next day we get this really super sad situation with this little boy. The little boy is basically getting killed for like overhearing some knowledge, and they're considering it treason, and Gyro has to be the one to kill this kid, but he just saw this kid like pour his heart out, and all he knows is just kind of serving people and just wanting to make people happy in a way. It's unbelievable in real life, but it's anime, right? It's a manga. But he saw like he bust his ass just to sew his thing back on. And this is chapter 24. Also, what's good? What's good? Cool GT. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So yeah, it was Gyro seeing all of that. I'm sure that really ripped him apart, bro. Cause like to have to deal with that. So that's why he's doing this whole plan to try to get this part in if he wins a war, which is essentially the Steel Ball run. But it kind of plays back because he says at the end of the chapter to Johnny, like, yeah, like, you know, he wouldn't have gave me no information. It wasn't nothing special. My dad never writes letters. So we got all that backstory to make that statement mean a lot more. And the way it calmly just comes out of Gyro's mouth in regards to referring to his father talking to Johnny, he's just like, yo, it is what it is. Like, I can't change that about him. But the horse thing, the zombie horse thing, y'all got me. I didn't think it was going to be some thread that you could just sew your body back together. I thought it was going to be an actual zombie horse, or a horse that had powers. So, I don't know. That's what I thought. Overall, if I'm giving this chapter a rating, the backstory's cool. A little too much dialogue for me, but that's just like a little slight nitpick. It's probably a 7 out of 10. The zombie horse reveal was very, very dope. So that would caught me off guard. So I'll give this chapter a 7 out of 10. Obviously, these are my first thoughts, so don't hold my ratings against me as I'm going through them. Once I get more time to reflect, ratings for how I think about things could totally change once I get more into the series. And I realize the value of some of these earlier chapters. So let's get into chapter 25, y'all. Orca, what's good? Yep, we just finished 24, so we're going to 25 now. Okay, what we at? 22. Let me put this at 23. Oh, this is 58 pages. Was not expecting that. All right, I'm getting something for a doozy. Don't ever speak to me again. Ever. All right. In 1191 AD, the 5 meters under the yard of Glastonbury Monastery in southwest England, an old man written on parchment was discovered. An old map, not an old man. Chapter 25, Tusk, Part 1. Alright. It was a relic of Joseph of Arimathea. Boy, this is about to be even more dialogue, I feel like, probably. Joseph of Arimathea was the saint who, during the era of the Roman Empire, brought the dead body of Jesus Christ down from the cross after he was crucified on the hill of Golgotha, and who cleaned the body before its burial. Alright, that's part 1. Look at them laid out like that. Looking like baddies. Joseph of Arimathea became a missionary and went on many journeys. He found the oldest Christian monastery, Glastonbury, on the island of Britain and died there. The map of Joseph of Arimathea, but nobody could understand that map. Nobody had ever seen shores with the shape of those drawn on it. Okay. The place that nobody had ever seen. A land that nobody knew. That was the purpose of Saint Joseph. Drawing this map in the time of Jesus. Eventually, this better not have nothing to do. Nah. This can't have nothing to do with the JoJo lineage. I hope not. Not that I hope not. It's just like, I don't know if that's the case right now. This would be super, super crazy. Eventually, the map began to fade. Eventually, the map began to fade. From people's minds, from the people's mind. That's just what it says here. Jesus being a canonical character in JoJo's is still so ridiculous to me. Word, like Jesus is canon. But suddenly, 1500 years later, in the 16th century, the map was stolen and fell into the unknown hands. It disappeared from the land of Glastonbury. It was a few years after the New World, America, had been discovered. And now in 1890, 25 kilometers to Monument Valley. Johnny! That guy's horse must be on steroids. It's 25 kilometers to the goal. He either has some crazy technique or he's just doping. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to challenge us at this point. He must be doping. I just decided that he is. What was it? That guy's name behind us? Orca, yeah, Rocky be throwing some wild ideas into his stories. It just getting... No! What? What? Stronheim? Nah. Nah, what? That's crazy. He brought back Stronheim? Nah, I gotta refill my water for this one, boy. I gotta refill my water. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Okay, we back. Yo. Oh, nah. He's crazy, boy. Orca, the man himself. What? What a decision. FV Stronheim. He's German, and he placed 7th in the first stage. Let's let him pass us, Gyro. Our horses have pulses. Our horses' pulses have gone up to 220 per minute. If we force our horses to run at their top speed here, they won't last until the goal. No, Johnny. Don't let them get close. We can't let any strangers near us. The course to the left is my Valkyrie's favorite type of land. We'll let him crush himself there. So this is basically a thrown hot, and he has the mechanical parts. Yo, Araki really likes Stronheim, son. He gave him his same abilities, and like he making this, like the fact that this is a Stronheim, like not, you know, like pre World War II, pre World War One Stronheim, like Araki really brought him back, son. That's crazy. He's a wild boy. He is a wild boy indeed. And he gave him his same mechanical, like, come on, son. Gyro, he pulled out a gun. He's a terrorist. Oh, one to the abdomen. Do, 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 do. Boy, you gonna have to sew that shit up. Oh, my Lord. He going crazy on them. It hurts. You son of a bitch. Freaking hurts. The spin of the steel balls. It has the power to carve certain things and control certain body muscles. Oh, he knows. He knows his shit, son. It looks like you can make your skin hard enough to bounce off bullets. You see myself with the sassy shoot, the sassy shot. What? Fuck you. Drop them. Gyro Zeppeli. Drop those from your hand now. If you don't, I'll shoot your friend and your horse. You can even throw them towards me. It'll allow me to prove that my guns are faster. You want me to drop these steel balls? Are you sure? Uh-oh. If you insist that I drop them, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Oh shit. Is that all those bullets? Is he like heating them back up? Or he's just like, there's a whole bunch of gravel. Oh, my son got pounced. He got pounced. It's over for him. Yo, what? So Rocky brought him this. He did the same thing to him as he did to Avdol. He brought him in and bodied him right away. These terrorists, your home country. Just what in the world? What's going on? Even if the victory of this continent-crossing race is a symbol of victory for a nation, it's too intense. These assaults from the terrorists. Johnny's like, what the hell is going on, bro? Like, this don't make no sense. It's just a race. He said, this is too much. It's just a race. Orca, yeah, pretty much just fan service. Yeah, he got me there. Why do they constantly keep attacking you like that? They're only after you. But it's only a race. Before there was Oikumova and now Stroheim, I feel something deeper. A deeper connection between your country and the terrorists. I am a servant of the king. If I am victorious in the Stillborn Run race, the king will release an amnesty. That is all. See? What do they call that? That writing technique, Chekhov's gun type thing? Nah, bro. That's not just it. Because the fact that he has his eyes hidden, no way. No way. No way. I will cross this continent as number one. If you think you're endangering yourself, you should travel separately. Damn, see, his hands is all messed up. I cut myself when I fell off the horse, but I don't feel any pain. What the hell? What is going on? What is going on? No. That was gross. What was that? Did his body just fall out his Is this his stand? What? This looks so gross. What is this? What is this? Gyro, wait for me. My left hand. What the hell? Look. My hand just suddenly. What? It healed itself. So he can, what? Is he kind of like using what the horse thing does? Like he's using. It's kind of like Jolene's ability, right? Well, the horse thing kind of seemed like it was some Jolene type shit, right? That seems like a callback there. But even right now, the way he it seemed like he sewed himself back up with the spin. Maybe because he saw the horse do it. He saw him, that's what the horse could do. So maybe he did it to himself. Or his stand knew to do that, maybe. It's very, very interesting. It's like how Jolene would sew herself back up. But whatever, I could be off. What? His bones look misplaced as hell, though. this. What's going on? You yell at me, then ignore me, and talk at the ground? No. There's something just went into my hand. It came out of my left hand and went back in it again. Did you hurt yourself somewhere? No. I don't feel any pain. Am I hallucinating? But this can't be. I feel in my heart that it's not hallucination, or stand ability, or anything of sort. And now the spin's coming out his nails are spinning. My spinning nails are my stand ability. With my own will, I can spin my own nails, my ability. But this hand gives me a sense of something totally different. There's something in there, in my left hand. A left hand that's not mine. It's been in there. Since when? What are these pictures they're looking at? That photo was taken from approximately 200 meters in the air by a hot air balloon. By hot air balloon 3 while following the race. The participants of the second stage are mainly running on 2 routes. Approximately 800 of the participants chose the route crossing the desert. However, 523 of them dropped out at the place pictured in that photograph. This main cause is thought to be accidents resulting from quicksand. The death toll has risen to 68. This is a real dilemma. 68. The local Apache people call the place the Devil's Palm. That's why. It kind of looks like a palm, like 4 fingers. Yeah, okay. So some people got caught in that shit, and we got out of it. I say area, but the ground changes and moves like quicksand. Nobody can predict where the Devil's Palm will appear next. The landscape had completely vanished within 6 to 7 hours. Geologists believe that the area is related to an ancient meteor crash, but its size and geological reason for why it moves around like a living thing are things that nobody can explain. The Apache people believe that misery comes upon those who go near that land, and they stay. And they say, the Devil's Palm chooses the people. Alright. It's like he's giving it back. Was Gyro Zeppeli the first to pass through this land? Yes. Currently, the balloons have lost sight of him, but he is in first place, accompanied by Johnny Joestar. He is most likely 20 kilometers from the goal, Monument Valley. After Gyro Zeppeli passed through the Devil's Palm, was there any trace of him finding something? Something, Mr. Steele? A corpse, for example. There's a possibility that Gyro Zeppeli found a human corpse in that land. Look into it. His ears perked up. Well, his ears just like that? He's got big ass ears? Excuse me, could you repeat yourself? Have the balloons catch him. Have the balloons catch up to him and investigate. But it may only be part of the corpse, such as an arm or a leg. The corpse is supposedly mummified. See if Gyro Zeppeli is carrying it on him while racing. He may be hiding it in a bag or somewhere on his horse. They did find a bone, right? I think I remember them finding a bone. I'm just surprised at you suddenly mentioning this corpse. Mr. Steele, outside successfully completing this cross-continental competition, does this race have a different purpose? And this corpse, whose corpse is it? I say this without a doubt. We shall make this stillborn run race successful. That is the only purpose. But right now, we need an investigation. An investigation of Gyro. Yes, sir. Your conversation, Mr. Steele. Allow me to make one correction. It's not only a possibility that Gyro Zeppeli found it in the Devil's Palm. It's a fact. What the hell? It is 100% certain Gyro Zeppeli has found the corpse. It's feeling like Gyro is the main character of this Steelborn Run series and not Johnny. Johnny just is a participant. The message that Oi come over, the man we sent, left at the checkpoint tells us so. Oi come over pinpointed it. He pursued Gyro, trying to get the corpse, but he was defeated. Are you saying that Gyro Zeppeli joined this race, like us, was to find the corpse? At this point, we don't know. He could have found the corpse by chance. Yeah, it's more like they're both the protagonists of the story. Yeah, this is what I'm getting so far, which I'm cool with. I like that. That's what I like most about, honestly, about Golden Wind. I like that, like, yeah, Giorno was our Jojo for the series, but, like, it really felt like it was everybody else's story, and he was really just there, and I like that for some reason. That's just my opinion, though. At this point, we don't know. He could have found the corpse by chance. Or perhaps he himself hasn't realized that he found the corpse. Since that is the nature of the corpse and the Devil's Palm, the corpse chooses the person. The problem is, after we get rid of Gyro, the corpse could get lost or buried. Therefore, we need to investigate how the corpse is currently being hid and carried. Oh, that's what's in Johnny. Wait. Did I misread the beginning of the chapter? Is Jesus' corpse inside Johnny? Am I understanding this correctly? Please let me know if I'm bugging out by my interpretation of this. Wait a second. I don't really know much about Gyro Zeppeli. And I did promise to cooperate extensively with you in this race, but get rid of? I was never told that there would be murders happening in this race. Did you say you get rid of Gyro Zeppeli? So this is not just about searching for the corpse. This is not what I've been told. Orca, nope, you're right. Holy this dude Araki is bugged out. Listen, Mr. Steele. It is justice for us to get this corpse. We will use any means. This is the corpse that mankind has been waiting for, more so than any other power or treasure. It is our main priority. We will make sure it will be in our hands in the end. Also, why he's squatting like that? This dude over here like, yo. So there's a blonde one, a gray hair one. Okay. They all dress the same. To Revim. Bring success to the Steelborn Run race, Mr. Steele. This race that passes through the route on this map. The Steelborn Run. Oh, okay. So that's the correlation. They're making them run through this whole thing. So they're basically going to keep on running into different Devil's Palms. Kind of. Maybe? I don't know. When a large amount of people come together and pass through this route, those who have the ability are sure to find the corpse pieces scattered on this continent. That is for certain. And murder, you say? Watch your words, Stephen Steele. This race wouldn't even exist if it weren't for me. He's tight. I understand, Mr. President. of the United States. Wait, what? What? That's supposed to be the president? Which president? That's crazy. Excuse me. The coffee is ready. Don't come in. You haven't gotten permission yet. Oop. He smacked the coffee away. Mr. President, I'm extremely sorry. This is my wife. She's very foolish and... Just smoking that pipe. He's just there, just staring him down. Be careful. Not about me, your young, beautiful wife. It's above your head. What? He saved her. The actions of the servants, Mrs. Steele. They're called plans, not murders. The orders that I give out. What the hell? There's people on top of the train. What? Already on top of the roof. Why isn't it wet? The servants of these people. But why? The pot full of coffee. Where did it go? What the hell? Hey, Johnny. Have you ever seen an opera show? An opera? Opera? Those music plays? Where they start singing out their situation when they could just say their lines? Nope. Never seen one. Why he going in on opera, bro? It's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. When they just start singing out their situation. Nope, never seen one. Why do you ask? Just a simple question. They call these opera glasses because you use them for watching an opera. But the people singing on stage all have huge bodies that weigh like 120 or 150 kilograms or more. But why? Look at them with opera glasses. Yeah, that's why they can sing like that, I guess. You don't need to, because they're already so big. Are they making jokes with each other? If this is what they doing, they bantering, and they just making jokes. Maybe you're supposed to zoom in on their bottoms and their fancy clothes and watch them as they're about to fly off. Now that you mention it, but dude, since they all have the same type of body, maybe you can't tell the difference unless you zoom in. Not bad, Johnny. They really just shooting the shit. Okay. Character development. Bonds being formed, right? Look, Gyro, that's Monument Valley. We'll be able to see the goal in a couple of hours. Should we speed up? No, this pace is fine. We'll be in first, no problem. Yeah, that's one thing you can never say. You should never say something's no problem. Something always is a problem. Sun got took off. The birds just took him? This is like that Alfred Hitchcock movie, I think. It's called The Birds, I think. Scary movie, boy. Scary movie indeed. I remember seeing that shit as a kid. Ugh. Shit had me afraid of birds for a little while. He gone, though. Gyro! He gone. What happened? Gyro, where are you? Gyro, where are you? Could he have fallen? Could there have been a crack in the ground? Did he fall in a hole and hit his head? He's just confused. What the hell's going on? Gyro, answer me. Where are you? Gyro. What? The horse just went poof too? What? The horse? Gyro's horse too? Where? An enemy? We're being attacked. Only the horse. Only the horse disappeared, but how? Gyro's down. Oh, reach in the bag. My son reached out the bag, said, I'm about to pull out the tool. He pulled out the tool on him. Where are you, Gyro? Answer me. Oh, he just letting off. Doof, 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 doof. Bum, bum, bum. What is this? Even his baggage gone. Things keep disappearing. Oh, he just got slashed by something. What? The enemy is attacking from the sky. For some reason, the enemy is in the sky. He's getting pulled. He's getting pulled. This freaking ads, boy. Just let me play some music. All right. What is it? This power. What could be up there and where? I can't see well enough. Got the spin going off. Did he just like grab the air or the smoke? Fool. He sliced something. What could that what could that possibly have been? I couldn't see it. But it's from the sky. And it has to be a stand user. Gyro, where did he go? In this race. Now I'm sure it's not only about winning or losing. You're not wrong, sir. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Not wrong. All right, that's the end of chapter 25. That was a long one. That was a long chapter indeed. So let's start from the beginning, give my quick thoughts, a little recap of what I thought about each part. Once again, we came in dialogue heavy. Jesus is canonical. And now it's making me feel like this, the whole Saint Joseph of Arimathea has something to do with being like an original JoJo. Now that's making me think that, right? It's part of the lineage. So getting more like backstory and depth, just like we did last chapter in regards to kind of showing kind of a dichotomy. It seems like we got shown the lineage of Gyro's family for the most part, and now we're getting kind of, and I could be wrong, and I could be misinterpreting this, but what Johnny's kind of lineage holds in the past or whatever. Kind of like some Assassin's Creed type shit in a way. But fine, we cut back in the present time. You know, they kind of reference and show this map, and we don't realize till later on that this is the same map the Stillborn Run is taking place of. So that's very, very interesting. That's a good connection there. I like that kind of got laid in. Big chapter, right? So a lot of stuff happens. Stroheim shows up. Now I see what's going on. Y'all let me know that this is, you know, fan service because we had it happen to Abdul. He came and went. Stroheim came and went. He didn't even last. He even gave Stroheim the same abilities. The fact that this is like a pre-World War situation, Stroheim, but still has the same abilities. Crazy fan service. I liked it. It was cool. And I can actually respect and appreciate that we're not keeping these older characters around too long, because it's going to make us probably think about the old JoJo interpretation a little bit too much. And this is supposed to be something different. That's what I'm getting from this. They go through a fight. They go through the battle, whatever. Stroheim kind of gets taken care of pretty easily because he basically creates these balls of stone or whatever, these bullet holes or whatever in the concrete, and heats them back up and launches them back at Stroheim, and Stroheim basically gets obliterated. Basically shotgun approach. So hate to see it. That's how he got taken care of. But then this creepy, nasty, weird thing happens. It seems like Johnny cuts himself or whatever, but then all of a sudden what I'm thinking is his body pouring out. We then find out that, you know, going further into the chapter, It seems like Mr. Steele is not the brains behind this operation, and the president of the United States and his lackeys or whatever are the ones. And they're all dressed in this pink garb. I don't know what president this is supposed to be, but whatever. It's fun. It's interesting. So it gives us a reason why this all happened, because at first I thought it was his stand, right? I'm thinking his stand ability is manifesting in a different form, maybe like a Requiem type ability, but it's so early in the series, but I just never know what Araki's gonna do. But yeah, we find out the whole like that they're looking for this corpse, Mr. Steele and the president of the United States and his crew, and that he's not the brains behind it. So they're like, all right, well, we need to get it by any means necessary. And Mr. Steele's like, wait, what? Like, we murdering? Like, I didn't know we was murdering. I just thought we was doing this race and following the exact map from back in the day with the St. Joseph dude, whatever. They're like, no, this ain't a murder. I'm the president. This is a plan. Semantics, funny indeed. That was very, very interesting. And then we get some more information about the Devil's Palm, how it just kind of shows up, and so it seems like it's going to show up in different parts of this map. So a whole bunch of stand users are just going to automatically kind of just spawn, and that gives it a little bit more reasoning to why it spawn, like kind of like the Stardust Crusaders, kind of going through a desert, traveling across like Egypt type stuff. But instead of the stand users just magically showing up, now we know the rhyme and reason for these different stops and why different stand users will show up. And we also know why enemies are showing up, because we know they're being targeted. So this kind of gave way more context of what the bigger picture of this Steel Ball Run race is. I appreciate it. But I also like don't know what the hell these things are on the roof is. I don't know, maybe this is the president's like stand ability, or maybe it's just some assassins that he has. But the fact that the coffee didn't come back out, very, very interesting. So the chapter also ends off with like Gyro disappearing. These birds definitely have something to do with what's going on. It's a stand ability. He just poof, his horse is gone, he's gone, his supplies are gone, and Johnny's trying to figure out what exactly is attacking them. He knows the stand, but he's starting to question all these things that's going on. Basically, the information he's starting to learn. Like, yeah, this is feeling like more than just a race, bro. Because the fact that he's over here talking about like, yeah, this whole race is such a big deal that you think it's gonna save this kid. Like, this is feeling too grand, and he's questioning everything. This is a dope chapter, a long one, but the Strongheim reveal, the amount of fights, the amount of info, the lore dump. This is definitely like a 9 out of 10 chapter in my opinion. All right, so let's go to chapter 26. 54 pages. Boy, what did I get myself into doing whole volumes? Did I play myself? Did I play it myself? All right. All right, let's get into chapter 26. Listen, we call this a plan, Mr. Steele. Murder, you say? Watch your words. All right, Tusk Part 2. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Actually, give me a second. I'm going to get some water. I'm going to turn my AC on. It's getting a little hot. On the bedroom, please.
She will have to be a part.
Bye. Now I have to close the door. Goodbye. Stupid. Orca just came back. I think this is around the time when Iraqi switched to monthly release instead of weekly, which is why the chapters are getting longer. Yeah, these are big boys. These are big boys. But we continue on. All right. Tusk Part 2. And now me. I've also become a target. Gyro wasn't their only goal. The enemy's intention. Let me restart the music. Gyro wasn't their only goal. The enemy's intention isn't only to win this race. Just what do they want? The balloons. I can't see clearly right now. But is there a balloon in the sky somewhere? Above the clouds? How could they be attacking from such a place? And poop! There goes your horse. My horse is gone too! That shit just popped and disappeared. What is this? Where's the enemy? Shit, how are they doing this? Where did Gyro go? Shit, where is it? And what is it? It's the feathers. I think if the feathers touch you, you disappear. Oh, what the hell? Did you just get hooked by something? Oh. First of all, that's mad painful, boy. In the cheek. Ugh, this thing. It came out of nowhere. The feather. A feather that felt those birds that were flying by. How did it? Alright, you gotta chop that string off somehow. Ugh. Yo, it looks. I can't cut it. Yeah, that's not rope. That looks like it's steel. A wire. There's a metal-like wire coming from the feather. Ugh. Oh. Ugh, the whole face ripped off. Ugh. My stuff went into the feather. A stand ability? Through that feather? Does it connect to a different dimension? Gyro and the horse were caught by that hook and pulled in there. Okay. Now it's just wires around him. There wasn't just one feather. Now there's two hooks from two different feathers. Holy shit, it's after me. The enemy will try to hook me if it's the last thing they do. Oh, you're gonna get got, son. A rock shelf. There's some empty space under that rock. I need to get there. I just need to hide myself under there. Oh. See what he did there? He used the spin of his nails to jump himself up. Will create dust so they can't see. Ah. He like flipped himself. Ah, okay. That was smart. That was smart. Cling cling. Oh, they still coming after him. He just putting rocks in the way. That's crazy. There's mad control over these wires. Is it above? The enemy is above this rock. And it seems like they will kill me without hesitation. But what would they gain from attacking me? They have my horse. If my horse dies, I'm out of the race. My baggage, my saddle. The baggage, even Gyro's baggage and his horse. Could it be that this enemy is searching for something? Is that their goal? Ah. Did the enemy follow us, searching for it? I saw it only for a light moment, and it went into my left hand. I thought I was hallucinating. That left hand looked like it was mummified. I found it even before I took notice of it. Or more like, it came to me. Is it still in my arm? I'm starting to understand the goal of the enemy. At first they attacked Gyro, thinking it was something that he had with him. Then they stole his luggage and horse in that order. Since they couldn't find it, they're attacking me now. They thought it was something we were hiding. Even Oikumova and Stroheim. They were after this all along. This is the terrorist's true goal. During the race, I had no clue. But they were after the mummified arm. But what is it? That mummy whose arm is it? What is this dude's deal? Why is he dressed like this? He looks like a Cacturn from Pokemon. He looked like that dude that used to use him in I think it was Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, that anime series, Pokemon Advanced Battle. The dude that used to dress like a green cactus looking dude. That's what he looks like right now. Oh, that's coming out his mouth? Ka-ching. What the hell? Ching. This dude's like a child. He just smashing into check. That's not how you look for things. He broke a pen though. This dude is crazy. I guess he's just a kid or a simple person. He drinking ink? What type of weirdo is he? Good stuff. But I don't see it. Not even in this bag. And so, Johnny, what's his name? Johnny Drashtar. So he's the one who has it? He's got it somewhere. He must be hiding it somewhere on his body. Nah, he got something hung up by his hair. You know how painful that will really be, bro? How you hung dude up by his hair like that? Alright. Your steel ball is there. Gyro. Where are you, Gyro? Where did you go from here? What exactly is the enemy's vantage point? There may be some distance, but they shouldn't be that far away. Gyro is probably alive there. Any of the enemy's purpose is to find the mummy they still haven't found. It wouldn't make sense for them to kill him until they at least have the hand and confirm that it exists. I can't believe this. Help me, Gyro. I only wanted to win this race. I only wanted to know the secrets of your steel balls. But now if I step out the rock shelf, I'll be killed. I can't believe that they're after me. Help me. What am I supposed to do? Alright, there's a little beetle. This spot's taken. You'll have to make reservations for another time. He plucked it out. Oh! Damn. He can make this thing come out of anything, bro? Ugh. Got his ass. The hooks aren't only from the feathers. This ability. Bait. Even living insects. It's a lure. I need to remove this hook quick. It's pulling me out. As soon as I'm dragged out from this rock, I'm done for. He's trying to rustle his way out. He's mad at him now. Oh no. You have to be kidding. Oh, it's over for him. And the corpse is starting to come out. Look, even he's saying it's over. I can't stand anymore. I'll be pulled out. And as soon as they see that I have the mummified hand, they'll kill me. Then fine. I'll drag it out. If you want it so badly, I'll gladly hand it over. It's not like I got this because I wanted it. This bizarre mummified hand. I don't need it. I'll give it to you. Just take it. What is going on? Is that a crab? What? What the hell is this coming out of his body? What is this thing? What the hell is this thing? Why it look so cute? He whispering to him? Movere cruz. What? Out of the mummy hand. Movere cruz. What does that even mean, bro? Cute. Hey, what is this thing? Movere cruz. Movere. What the hell is going on? He just spun his feet? His toenails? That's so gross, bro. The whole nails coming off thing don't sit right with me. Oh, it hit him, though. What the hell? What is this? This cannot be the manifestation of his stand. My nails, they shot out. This power from these lame feet. This thing. Did it do it? What does this mean? Did it just save me from my situation? My nails just shot out from my lame feet. Oh God, there's somebody who's into feet and into JoJo's that's having a lot of fun out there, I think. Movere cruz. What the hell are you? Chumi. Chumi. What? Movere. What does that mean? Huh? It just wrote something and went back into my left hand just now. It has a will. This mummified left hand has a clear will of its own. So I'm going to assume that's the left hand stand ability, right? My feet aren't moving now. Only when they shoot out the nails they move. Does this mean that energy was taken from my body through this thing's will? And what is this? These letters, they're not English. Too many mysteries. There are too many mysteries everywhere. The goals of the terrorists, Gyro's homeland, and the Steelball run race. Why has this thing come to me? Steelball run race. There must be more. Not just this left hand. There have to be other parts. Parts of the mummy body. And if you combine them all, it will probably be a full body. This corpse of somebody has been scattered across the land. They're trying to find them and combine them together. That's the goal of the terrorists. Okay. He's smart for piecing this all together. This is kind of feeling like the D.O. Bone situation from Stone Ocean a little bit. Just a little bit. Turn my head a little. On the surface, it's just a sport. But the Steelball Run is actually a conspiracy to collect all of these body parts. These power-possessing corpse parts. What will happen if they all came together? Did Gyro know about these corpses? Did he join the race with that knowledge? Alright, there goes a steel ball. A steel ball. That's Gyro's second steel ball. He looked him up. He see him. 1, 2, 3 of them. 3 of my teeth are broken. Ah! I wonder if teeth taste good. I bet you can't eat them. Shit. I didn't know he had that kind of power. That... What's his name? Johnny Joestar? But now I know where he's hiding it. It's in his left hand. I caught a glimpse of it from above. He didn't find it. It possessed him. The corpse is in Johnny Joestar's arm. And so, now I have to swipe it from him. After I kill him, though, he's talking to the water pan. I finished looking for it. Hey, huh? That creep. Where is he? That weird... He's not at the rock. He's gone. Hey, what is this? Where is he? He disappeared. Where did he go? That's crazy. Even if he ran, he wouldn't get that far from me. Mister, you awake? Oh, hit the dodge, boy. You used your legs. You threw your steel ball into my plate during all the excitement, huh? Ching. But hey, this is fun. These guys are too fun. The spin of the steel ball. There's two ways to think of it. That you told Joestar to run in the opposite direction. Or else you told him to head towards his direction. Very interesting. I'll let you live, Gyro Zeppeli. But only until I find what Johnny Joestar is. One thing. Just one thing is clear. Whoever Gyro is, and whatever kind of orders he had received from his homeland, he's a good person. It's clear now that that will never change. Gyro showed me the direction of the enemy with the steel ball. It must have been a desperate move. And of course, I could choose to run. He was trying to save me. But I will never hand over this corpse. Ah, he hit himself in the dirt. He got locked in. I will never hand over this corpse. He's serious. He means business.
I'm serious.
Oh. Thanks, Siri.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're still talking. Stop. See? Now I went back one chapter by accident. Where was I at? 50. This has become my hope. Now I know your location, Gyro. I'm heading towards that rock mountain. And let's see, and Gyro has given me the courage to push forward in this crisis. We're together in this race, and we'll collect the rest of the corpse parts. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay. That one was a doozy as well. Let's do a real quick little recap. I'll give my thoughts on the chapter overall. This dude, whatever his name is, and this chain ability is bananas, bro. The fact that he's just making like everything disappear, but he's able to pull stuff up. It seems like he manifests the rods, the hooks out of different locations, and then what? It comes out of his mouth. It seems like maybe, like after he hooks it back out. So if I'm misunderstanding the stand ability, feel free to let me know. But that's how I'm reading it. So he's doing it out of feathers, beetles. He can just make it spawn out of nowhere. So it's OP, not super crazy. At first, I didn't know what. It's just like the way he had control. And just like in real life, if somebody had a stand ability, all of us could never be able to handle it. But if I had a hook put into me like that in my mouth, I would not be a happy camper, bro. Not at all. But yeah, Johnny is starting to piece together this story of everything that's going on. Super smart, right? Dude is an intelligent young man. He's piecing together like the whole corpse thing. He's realizing that's what they after because he peeped at this green haired cacturn looking dude, took things piece by piece and seems like he was looking for something. And he immediately connect like, all right, well, I got this weird mummy thing that's in me. Maybe they're after that. So during this whole battle of him hiding from the dude under the rock or whatever, it seems like the corpse has a stand that it manifests as well. It has its own will. And it uses its ability to tell Johnny's body what to do, I guess. I don't know what Mova de Cruz means as a translation, so if anybody knows the translation, let me know. But it has an ability of its own. It does some weird stuff. It makes his toenails like come out, which I gotta let y'all know. Johnny's ability is freaky, boy. It is a freaky one because just the whole toenails coming off or nails coming off and spinning. I just can't imagine my nails ripping off my body and just attaching every time. Like that has to hurt unless he just doesn't feel it, right? The thing helps him and writes his name on his body, and from there he realizes that Gyro left a message to which direction the enemy is in with his steel ball. So he got that hint. And the dude peeped it because he's tell somebody. It looks like he's telling somebody I finished looking for it. And he's like, all right, well, wherever Johnny's going, he disappeared. It's a smart move. He's either coming towards me or he's running away from me, which he ain't getting away from me. So he's somewhere over here. So he could tell. I like that Johnny's realizing, like, all right, yeah, it may not be what you was telling me it was up front, but I can tell you're a good person because you're giving me the opportunity to go towards him or run. So he trusts his Gyro now. He respects him. And now he's like, all right, now if he's on his own mission, his own path because of Gyro, like, all right, I'm going to move forward. You taught me to move forward from the situation, but we just not going to let them get these corpses. We're going to beat them, and we're going to collect these corpses for ourselves, or whatever they're used for, right? So this ending on Johnny finding a sense of conviction, a sense of a mission for this, it's really, really dope. I like the chapter. Overall, maybe like an 8. Maybe an 8. I thought last chapter was better in my opinion. It could be the fan service of it all. But, you know, we're kind of getting retold exactly what's happening, but not really. We're just realizing that Johnny is catching on to what's happening and what the bigger picture is. So, yeah, I'm going to give the chapter 8. So let's get into the last chapter of the stream. Chapter 27, which is the final chapter of Volume 5. Let me just put the timestamps real quick. My bad, y'all. All right, cool. Let's start to get into chapter 27, which is the final volume. My bad. I just had to make the timestamp. Have to make sure I write it down so I know from when we get into the chapter. So, another big boy, 54. 54. Yeah, I'm played myself. I did not think I was going to be here for 2 hours streaming, but here we are. Here we are. It's a holiday, right? We have off. And maybe I'm giving you guys something to watch on this day off. Oh, look, the sun came out after it was raining. Look at that. Nice. Bet. Let's get into it. All right. Johnny's hiding in the sand. Looks like the feathers are coming down at him. Throwing rocks, too. Tusk Part 3. Name, Gyro's ability. Steel Ball number 1 and Steel Ball number 2. Johnny Joestar's stand name, Tusk. Oh, so that's the manifestation of Johnny's. Why his stand so small? His stand's name is Tusk. Pork Pie Hat Kid. Stand name, Wired. Okay, so let me read the description on this. Pork Pie Hat stand looks like a winch, which can wind up its wires with tremendous power. He seems to be able to lift about 1 horse through a plate with water. Pork Pie Hat can lower his hooks through a different dimension to catch his prey if he uses a bait, such as a feather or an insect. He can hook his prey from the bait itself. There are 2 wires. Okay. Johnny can spin the nails on his hands and feet and can cut with them and shoot them like bullets. It seems that the nails grow back, no matter how many are shot. Okay, so they just grow right back. The range of the nail is about 10 meters. He can also move around by the friction caused by the spin. When Johnny passed through the devil's palm, the mummified left hand came into Johnny's hand. This was the cause of his stand ability. The guardian of the left arm. The guardian of the left arm appears in the form of that shown on the left. That's what it looked like to Johnny. Got it. Okay. Okay, that broke down some information to me. Alright, so hooks coming down. 2 hooks. Damn, just ripping apart snakes and shit. Only a snake. He just digging through the sand. So Johnny just keeps moving himself. That's smart. Where is he? Damn. He's slurping up. So that's what he uses the plate for. That creep. Where'd he go? I'll kill him. Joestar, I'll tell you apart like a spitchcock and kill you for sure. But say, this is fucking fun, but so terrible at the same time. I've got no clue. Did I lose him? Is he underground? He's hiding somewhere, that's for sure. I have no idea how he's doing it, that schmuck. I got a feeling that he's coming towards this place. But then again, he could be escaping that way through the desert. Man, I'm almost there. Just one more step to finish him and get the corpse. Only about 500 meters to that mountain. It seems like the enemy can only see and attack from above. If I got up to the rock's shade, I should be able to climb without being spotted. Plus, the hooks are moving farther away. The enemy has completely lost track of me. Okay. He found his horse. Huh? What? That's my horse. You trying to trample it over? Make it walk? All right, it started moving. I'll give it back to you, Joestar. You can have your beloved horse that you've traveled with through this race. Horses are obedient and sensitive. They'll return to their master by smelling and listening for their breaths. What's she doing? Is she... Oh, the horse is coming back. What? That direction I see. So he was hiding this way. Damn, the horse about to blow up his spot. The place where the horse stops is where you're located, Joestar. I'll tear you apart like I said I would. Oh shit, I didn't think he would use my horse. He'll find me. From here it's still 500 meters to the rock mountain. I need to decide. It will be a one-on-one battle right here. My nail shots against his hooks. Woof. It's getting, you could cut the tension with a knife. He spilled something. The smell. What? Ah, he moved. Right there. I knew he was in the ground. But I'll try to avoid a close one-on-one battle. Just jump out and show your face. I'll wait until you've been burnt a bit before I tear you with my hooks. The corpse is in your left hand, so this shouldn't be a problem, as long as the fire doesn't burn you on the inside. Oh shit, this dude ain't shit, bro. He threw fire in the situation. Scorched earth. Scorched earth. My nails won't reach outside the fire. I can't shoot my nails from here. He came out. He stood up. I see. His suffering body. This is the end. Joestar. No. Huh? Wood? Look at that. This ability has far surpassed a simple nail. It's a tusk. From now on, I will call this Tusk. I carved a dead tree into the shape of a person, and now the wires are right in front of me. Huh? Got him. He just basically hitting the Sex Pistol. He basically shot it into the feathers, into his dimension. Right through him, off with the kufi. Yes, I did it. Huh. Gyro. Gyro. Is he alright? Tell me you're alright, Gyro. This entire steel ball run race is basically a terrorist itself. Even the racers and Steven Steele, the sponsors, I can't trust anybody except for Gyro. I can only trust in him. I want to hear his opinion on the corpse. Are you breathing, Gyro? Look at them. Come on. Where's the string to fix your wound? That string. Huh? Oh, the hook is still there. He got him. It wasn't over. He's dragging him. Caught you. That's my bait, Joestar. You lose. You fell for it. I made Gyro himself the bait. Nah. That's why I let Gyro live. You twerp. Nah, this is not going to go the way you want it to, boy. Look like he woke up. Ugh. Huh? Johnny. No, this can't be. Victory is mine, Joestar. I'll drag you into Gyro. Oh, he's about to make his fist go through him. If I pull the wires, you'll rip through Gyro and come to me. No! Gyro! Give the corpse in your left hand to me. Now. Or do you want to see what this place would look like if Gyro's insides were splattered all over the rocks? I'll let you live. But only if you hand over the corpse. That's my only goal. Take it out from your arm and hand it over. Nah, he said nah. Doof. Whoa. Whoa. Time to pull it. Got him. He got him. He's about to make it bounce off him. Gyro. Float. Float. You trying to make him float? Come on. Shoot me more. You're a fun duo. You want to kill Gyro and come fight me, shithead? He's pulling. You can't do anything anymore. Just hand over the corpse for fuck's sake. Corpse. Johnny, what's he talking about? I don't want to hand it over. What's in my hand? My legs move, Gyro. What? Huh? You're the bait, Gyro Zeppeli. The hooks come out from where you touch. That's the job of the bait. You can't do anything else. And this is the last time I'll say this. Rip through Gyro and come over here, Johnny. Oh, man. It's over. And it's you who ripped through him. Ha ha ha. What? It's right on the thing, the hand. You can see the corpse. Huh? He took it out. Stop. Take this. But take out both hooks from Gyro or else I'll destroy this corpse's left hand myself. Nah, he took it, boy. It stopped. My nails. I can't spin them anymore. My ability is gone. Yes. Wow. So this is the corpse. Wait, so it's not even Johnny gets to keep the ability. The corpse is... Wow, I don't know why everyone wants this, but I'm invincible. I proved that I'm invincible and smart. Now everyone will approve of me. I'll be approved and climb up to a higher rank. I did it. And now I'll have them die. Gyro's still the bait. The nails won't spin, you say. Johnny, they are still spinning. They're in the midst of spinning right now. Huh? Oh. I just made them spin. Those nails of the corpse. What? How did he do that? Did he touch it? Did he have a chance to touch the corpse before he did it? Let me check. I guess it passed by his hand. He had a chance to touch it, maybe. Let's see. I just made them spin those nails with the corpse. Gyro, I should have killed him. But then I couldn't have used him as a hostage and bait. Damn. Either way. Ah. Fall off the cliff. Looks like Gyro found the corpse. Huh. Ugh. He threw it back at him. There. Huh? You're gonna give it back to me? You don't want it? So the reason you joined the race wasn't to find these corpse parts? I'm not interested. Well, maybe a little. Actually, no. All I want is to finish in first place to receive an amnesty from the king. But I'm starting to get it. The terrorists think that I'm hiding that with me somewhere. Okay. So he was being dead ass. He was being straight up honest. He was like, yo, I don't want this, bro. I don't want it. Had to get a stretch out just now. The Steelball Run race is a conspiracy to find the scattered corpse parts. The terrorists, this country, the producer, they're all connected. Otherwise, this wouldn't be possible. So you're saying there are body parts scattered near the corpse of this race, and that they become a unified corpse. If they're all gathered together, they must have designed the course having a general idea of where the corpse parts are located. But those with ability can find the exact location. Monument Valley, Santa Maria Novella Church. And the terrorists collect all the parts in the end. That's the purpose of this race. I shouldn't have hidden it from you when I found this corpse part. I want to hear your opinion. What is this corpse? And whose corpse is it? Wait. Don't tell me that you've already decided to find the rest too. Yes, I've already made up my mind. I don't know whose corpse this is. But if I lose this, I'm back to the loser that I was. In many ways, there's no way I'm going back to being a quitter. I'm going to go all the way. I see. Well, let's make this clear. Don't count on me. I'm not going corpse hunting. But I'll tell you what I think. If these terrorists are searching for a mummified corpse, there must be some record on that corpse. You'll find it if you investigate. But it's probably a corpse of some saint. Oh, really? Gyro, so you do know something about this. Wait, calm down. Calm down, you. I'm just saying my personal opinion. You must be the type that listens to half of what people say and then judge them. This is my assumption. But it's true that there's a record. There's a record in my country. Movere Cruz. I don't know why this is written on your arm, but it's Latin. It means move your legs. Oh, okay. Latin, an own language. You can read it? Do you know what kind of people the word saint is used for? Well, like Mary and Peter, and that's not a complete answer. The word saint is used for those who cause miracles after they die. Let me repeat that. It's after they die. Not only while they lived. The papacy has a stipulation that at least 2 miracles have to happen after the person's death for them to be labeled a saint. That's why it takes hundreds of years for some of them to be declared a saint. It points only to those greatest people. And if these terrorists created a race just to look for the corpse, it must be a very important saint. And the bodies of saints do not rot. for hundreds of years. Whether Christian or not, people long for saints. For example, in 828 AD, when the nation of Venice was in its developing stages, it stole the body of Saint Mark, the writers of one of the Gospels from Alexandria. Saint Mark was celebrated as the patron saint, and the state that was created on a small island surprisingly prospered for 1,000 years, which was part of the Byzantine Empire at the time. A millennial kingdom, the only nations in history that have prospered for over 1,000 years are Venice and the Vatican, which itself has lasted almost 1,900 years. Believe it or not, it's not because they have corpses of saints. Even the historic Edo shogunate of the East only lasted 250 years. It's not always plain to see, but people would gladly give their lives for saints. Any country would move. The graves of saints offer the glory and power of 1,000 years. A saint. My standability, my nails spun, and my lame feet moved. There you have it. 2 miracles. If you do it in the Vatican, it'll be easily recognized as a saint, that mummy. But wait, this is the New World. Have any of the saints crossed to America? And why are they scattered across this land? You'll find if you look it up. In my homeland, I'm telling you. Saints exist for the common people, so they can never be hidden in the shadows of history. There's always a record. I'm just saying, if you want to look for the corpse parts, fine. But I'm going to be first in this race, and you'll be second. Don't forget that promise. If so, I'll let you come with me, Johnny. Let's do this. Monument Valley and the third stage. He likes that. Hey, look. Who are they? Oh, he's still just running Sandman and Dio. Johnny, gather your stuff. It's Dio and Sandman. And that's the end of the chapter. All right. That was a solid one. That was interesting. Recap of the chapter again real quick. We basically get the finale of the fight against, what's his name again? Something Pale Tree Cat Hat Kid dude. Sorry, his name was right here. Pork Pie Hat Kid. I call him something completely different. Yeah. We get the conclusion of that fight. He's clever. Pork Pie Hat was clever. He used a horse to find Johnny. He set everything ablaze. Johnny seemed like he's about to get got because eventually he got to him. He pulled him in with the horse, or whatever. And basically, Pork Pie Hat Kid was pulling him through Gyro's body. So that was insane. It looked like that shit was crazy. Could have been crazy painful. Like, it would have been a nasty splatting situation. I don't know what's up with everybody kind of like trying to make them collide and explode, it seems like. But whatever. So be it there. You know, this stand power was kind of insane, the whole hook ability. But it seems like Johnny was about to just end him. I thought he was out of here, and then he started basically confined to trying to like get Gyro back. But it ended up that he made Gyro the bait, which I should have seen from a mile away. But silly me, I just didn't think of it, or it just wasn't a thought that crossed my brain as a definite. But it didn't seem impossible because I was wondering why he didn't just kill him, and that makes sense. And it seems like maybe he wouldn't come near a dead body, or maybe he can't use a dead body. He has to be a living thing as bait. So maybe that could be the case. And he wouldn't be living if he was dead. I don't know. Maybe I just misinterpreted. Johnny was about to give it up. He just was like, yo, all right, well, you can have this corpse, but you have to make sure you leave us alone or whatever. And that was not the case, right? He basically was like, no, I'm still going to make sure y'all crash into each other. Like, why would you ever believe a villain? Take a villain's word for it. But you live and you learn, right, Johnny? You're somewhat of a naive kid compared to Gyro, who's much more jaded. Gyro apparently spun the nails I don't know if he's lying, but it seems like he spun the nails of the corpse, and then the corpse was then able to, hurt Pork Pie Hat Kid. And we finally get the name of Johnny's stand. It's called Tusk. And that's his little pink thing. But it seems like his stand ability only works if the corpse of the saint or whatever is inside of his body. So they win that battle. You know, he gets the arm back. It seems like Gyro actually really just wants to win this race so he can get amnesty for this kid. So he's being genuine. He was never lying, and that's why it's really good that he wasn't hiding anything from Johnny. He's like, "Oh, you really didn't know nothing." He's like, "I mean, this corpse thing sure it exists," and he's able to put a connection to it. Like Johnny's basically letting him know like the whole situation, everything he's come up with in regards to like what exactly is happening with this corpse and what everybody's plan is. And Gyro still is like, I still just want to come in first. So I'll work with you since, you know, you said you're going to be in second, I'm being first. So we now have a common goal. So let's do this together, my guy. And he lets him know that this is some Latin stuff. He lets him know how deep of a saint connection it is, the whole two miracles thing. He lets everything know based off of the history that he knows about his country that, yeah, these are some amazing things happening to you. So it's very, very interesting. So I think this chapter was a good info dump. A good situation to show Gyro's character even more. Solid way to end the fight, kind of connecting the whole saint thing. A lot of questions are getting answered. And I could give this also like maybe an 8 out of 10 chapter, in my opinion. So that is it for volume 27 of, volume 27. That's it for chapter 27 of Steel Ball Run, aka finishing volume 5. Next stream, let me see when that will be. It won't be tomorrow, but let me see when we can stream again. So we'll be doing volume 6 for the next stream. And that will include chapters... What? Why did it say half? Am I tripping? 30 and a half? I don't know what that means. But whatever. It says 28, 29, and 30 and a half. That'll have to work itself out when I figure it out, I guess. So yeah, we'll end the stream here. But before we end the stream, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to the channel, as well as hit the notification bell to get notified for more content that I put out. As well, if you're enjoying this stream, be sure to leave a like and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on Volume 5 of Steel Ball Run, aka chapters 27, no, 24, 25, 26, and 27. These were long, but it is what it is. So, on that note, y'all, enjoy your life.